STS deprogrammed for a reason because I had to get rid of that old programming that nearly took my life away. It's real life shit. That's why I'm here today. And yeah, we're back with Lady Crown, and we don't stay down, we stay up, and we don't chat pop. But it's not real talk. It's another midweek catch up, star. Greetings to you all. And yeah, what you gotta say to the people? Damn, Lady Crown.
Oh, what a wonderful world. Beautiful people. That's who and what we are. You don't know it already. Yeah? We're not going to buy into all of the distractions, and we're just not going to go there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to feel blessed. Life. Yeah, absolutely. Trust me, because we're the ones that are shaping our future and our reality. And it's always now time. Don't be dealing with nothing other than now time, because there is no other time on the planet apart from now time. So now's the time for men and women to activate. Those that have been deactivated, yeah, it's time to reactivate. And no, say, why? You're mighty, you're powerful, and we've got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
Because like I like to say, a lot of people like doing this yapping business, not realizing that action is key to manifestation. Your talk is only 5%, so you have to tap in. I'm not really dealing with the this, even though we're on here, yeah, we're here to give a message. You get me, to improve people's lives and also help them on their journey. And that is so key, because a lot of people, they're tapping into distractions because they're doing it to themselves. You get me? Everything comes from within, like I like to say. And this is why we're here with the light, because we got it within us. You get me? You have to do that in the work, baby. And you'll be shining, trust me. Tap into the laws of attraction, you know what I mean? The laws of abundance, the laws of focus. Because this is so key, when you tap into the universal laws. The information allows you to take the right actions. Going back to action again. Trust me, it's all about action, man. It's all about action, man. This is what David Goggins really showed me. Action, 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 action. No talking, action. Trust me, what I'm talking about when it comes to real manifestation. You get me? For your life. Because talking can really help us communicate, obviously, and connect. Yeah. But when it comes to your life, your actual life journey, your personal journey, you have to take the right actions, man. Otherwise, it doesn't resonate, man. It doesn't resonate. Trust me. Real life, man.
Absolutely.
And that's how I feel. You get me? Because this is what's beautiful, yeah. When you actually really tap into your inner self, your thought, your emotions, and your feelings. When you really feel, you actually talk how you feel. This is why I love Dave Dash out there, because he speaks how he feels, innit? He doesn't just speak from a program like, hey, that's fake, fam. That's fake. Trust me, man can see through that. You get me? Because when you really get down into the nitty gritty of life, yeah, you'll realize that most people, yeah, they're living out a fake persona. And trust me, I was there. This is why I have self-reflection. We're not here to judge anybody, but we're definitely going to tell people where they're at. You get me? Trust me, because at the end of the day, that's how you keep it real. You get me? You tell people where they're at, and you keep on being focused on your journey, because that's what's really most important, your personal journey. Because shout out to my mentor out there, yeah, bought out live the other day, and trust me, he was dropping some truth bombs, fam, telling people straight, like all this Donald Trump thing and the was it Dalai Lama?
Dalai Lama.
Yeah, that's it. He said, listen, focus on yourself. He said, while you're trying to be worshipping, he said you shouldn't be worshipping anyone, idol worshipping people.
Or following anybody.
Yeah, everybody, we're all leaders. Thank you. We're all the same, fam. Like,
it's not following, man.
Trust me, like, we need to take our power back, man. We really need to take our power back, man, and stop caring about what others think of you. Because when you really learn about the mind can make up anything, fam. But guess what? When you tap in every single second like us, you realise you got a choice in the present moment. Going back to what you was talking about earlier, now time. Now time, because your mind can make up anything. And remember, yeah, this is so joke, yeah. Remember when you showed me the cell biologist?
Oh, yes.
Yo, fam, the reason why most people are going mad out there is because they're not tapping into the animal instinct. They've got this conscious mind that can make up any reality at any second. And if you don't know how to tap in every single second, yo, you can be anyone out here, anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just know who you are.
Yeah.
Because until you know who you are, oh my God, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a hard life, you know.
Well,
Life.
you're letting the powers that be,
Control
so
it,
to
like,
speak,
trust me.
you know what I'm saying, take control over your very existence. You get what I'm saying? Your very life. They literally have, you know, their hands around your throat, and depending on how they feel, they might apply pressure. They might take pressure off. So you know, oh yeah, I got a bit of air, and oh bloody hell, I can't breathe. That's not the way that we're supposed to be living. And I told you already, nobody stands above you. If you're a man or a woman, a next man or woman cannot stand above you unless you allow them to. You get what I'm saying? They govern by consent. So you say, actually, you know, your statutes, your legislations, your ordinances, whatever bull crap I know I come up with, it don't apply to me, because I'm not acting out here. I'm a flesh and blood man or woman. Argument done this, so. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You've got doctors, junior doctors, talking about them go on strike. Well, we all know what happens when doctors go on strike. Tell us what happened at STS when doctors go on strike. The people don't even know.
The death rate goes down.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That can't be.
Is that
wait
surprising?
a minute. No, wait a minute,
Is that
STS. You're trying to tell me that when these caregivers, these life-saving men and women out there go on strike, the death rate goes down?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. But you think that it would go up because people aren't getting the treatments, like you're giving a dog a treat, that they need?
Well,
so what you say to me, fam?
Well, let's look at this key fact, yeah? The third biggest, excuse me, the third biggest killer in America is malpractice. So it just shows you that a lot of people are dying in hospital because of the medical procedures that they get in. So you need to realise what we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with a sick system that actually
profoundly
profits of people's pain and misery
and your misery. As you're saying, the I think they call it iatrogenics. Look it up, iatrogenics. They've even got a name for it for when them kill your backside with some prescribed medication. Yeah, iatrogenics. They know that what they're going to give you is probably going to kill you. Like the people then were in their body. I'm saying the words, fam. Beat up my arm. You know, 3 or 4, how much of them have? I don't know.
God.
You know, but you know, these are doctors. Just remember, you see, the English language is very deceptive. You're going to see a doctor, not a physician.
They're changing. Remember, they're changing, altering. That doesn't mean the healing.
Exactly.
Real healing is natural.
I got me doctor. Or you're going to a general practitioner. Listen to what you're saying, because they're telling they're practicing on you if they're a general practitioner. Yeah? But one of the meanings for the word doctor is to alter deceptively. Wait a minute. To alter deceptively. That's another meaning of the word doctor. The doctor document, you're altering it deceptively. So when they're doctoring you, they're altering you deceptively, like those who've got the mRNA sitting in them that belongs to one of those pharmaceutical companies out there. They now own you. They alter your DNA. You're no longer man or woman. I won't even use, and I couldn't use the word monster, human, because you know what it means. You're no longer you, because you know what's natural in your body is now being altered and taken over, and so therefore you're not you. The zombie apocalypse is already starting. You see madness going off out there. They have some Whole Foods in where does Mayor Schneider live again? San Francisco. Them office shut this shop down. It only opened up last year. You know why? You guessed it. People are looting. They are, and we're not even in the full-on collapse. It started, but it's nowhere near how it's going to get. You know?
Because you just stimulate the thought pattern. Shout outs to Mayor Schneider. I don't speak about him a lot, but shout outs to him. He's helped thousands of people, you know, with their vision and with their body. You know, natural healing. Going back to, you know, with the doctors and that. He's a proper doctor. And he's actually got a PhD. He actually got doctor on his name. He's a proper doctor.
Real one. Trust me.
Shouts to Mayor.
Listen, there's the headline news for the British bullshit corporation. You know what I mean? The BBC. Yeah, is that junior doctor strike puts patients at risk. Lord me God, they should be rejoicing. Them are gonna live. Yeah, there's no risk to you when they go on strike. Trust me, because like we've already explained to you, the death rate goes down. These people are sick. They really are. You know something? Our bodies are an amazing piece of kit. Let me tell you that now. And unos out there will know. Your body is an amazing piece of kit. Only the creator and creation could give us what we've got in terms of how our body functions. And likewise, when it's at dis-ease, not diseased. The minute it's a disease, people start, oh God, I'm going to die. It's at dis-ease. So you need to bring it back into ease, bring it back into balance. You don't have to go down the route that a lot of people go down, because when you go to see these doctors, they're going to frighten the crap out of you. Oh, well, if you don't tap this, that. And, whatever their protocol is, regardless of whether it's suitable for you or not, that's the one they're going to offer you. Yeah?
Because they got an agenda.
Exactly. Yeah. So start doing what you need to do for yourself. Look at what you're eating, change it. Introduce natural vitamins, minerals, herbs. You know what I'm saying? Do some exercise, meditate, go and see a iridologist. Them just looking at your eye.
And see what's going on. Yeah.
And see what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? The we're the one that used to go and get the needles them. Where that
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Shouts to Dr. Chip.
Acupressure. There's so much out there. In America, everybody, if you haven't got medical insurance, they rush you into hospital. The first thing that them say is where's your insurance papers? Listen, you got an arm hanging off. Yeah, you're dead. And you think that they'll be rushing you in and triage and all the treatments. Oh no. Because if you haven't got it's a business. If you haven't got the insurance, they say, oh, you know what? Take them down there to Poor People Hospital. And there are thousands. I think it was 68,000 people, maybe more than that, because they never give you the accuracy, because it's always 1%. So you add on another 9. Yeah. That'll make it 668,000 died in America because they didn't have insurance, so therefore couldn't get treatment. And another thing that I found out, that the most bankruptcy that takes place in America is because of medical fees. Can you imagine that? So when you start bankruptcy, their whole gone. The relationship mash up the car. If you can't provide for your family, listen, I don't think the missus is going to be sitting there whistling while she's in a freaking cardboard tent with the 2 pit of them. You know what I'm saying? So it mashes up relationships, high rate of suicide, alcoholism, you name it, everything else starts to tumble on in there because of medical bills. So you're sick and you need treatment. But and listen, when you got the insurance, they're insult every part of that insurance policy. Oh, well, let's try this, because they consider a policy have a whole heap of money. Oh, that thing, well, let's try that. And when the policy don't pay out no more, oh, you know what? Can't do out for you. That's what I'm talking about. Wicked.
It's $1 billion business.
Trillion.
Yeah, you can
trillions.
Say that as well.
Trust me.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is make these demonic forces null and void in your life. Take control of your life. We're up at this allotment now, right? And I can walk and pick nettles. I can pick sage, this comfrey, elderberry at the time when it's ready. Hawthornberry, an amazing herb, good for the entire cardiovascular system. You drink a cup of tea of that every day, you're good to go. You see what I'm trying to say? So it was provided for us in nature. The Creator gave it all to us. Man has come along and want to supersede creation to the point where the mortality say one man is now a woman. I mean, you got to realise it's a theatre show, and it's a pretty poor one at that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go watch some movies and you go, oh mate, that was brilliant. Or you go, what are we, Sam, money? This is the waste of your money, because if you're buying into it, you're going to get led down that path. Trust me, because these demonic forces aren't about to let go without taking some of the souls with them. Because they're soulless beings, so they want yours. Yeah? Let's start doing...
It's a bonus for them.
Absolutely. Let's start doing for self and for kind, for our young ones, because we are corrupting their minds and their bodies as long as we keep putting them in those institutions and then feeding them the bullshit. And I mean literally feeding them hogwash, which shouldn't go into their bodies.
We have to take responsibility.
We're better. Oh, it was them. Oh, she did it. Shut up.
Yeah, take responsibility for your life, fam. Like, trust me. The information's out there now. It's the era of information, age of Aquarius. Yeah. Tap in, man. Stop. Come on.
So much out there.
Blaming people and look at yourself.
Naturopaths.
You know what I mean?
natural people that deal with herbs. They're all out there. Holistic dental practices. Trust me, all you have to do is at the end of your fingers, your phone. Yeah, go if you don't want to use the Google, and find these people. They're right in your neighborhood. We found, hyperbaric chambers. We found, what do you call it, acupunctures and acupuncturists. We found all sorts of people.
Yeah.
Sacral therapy. Sacral therapy. We found all sorts of men and women out there doing natural practices to bring the body back into balance and bring it into ease. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's nutritionists out there that won't tell you to go and eat a packet of Kristen Mars bars with a lot of sugar. They'll literally say to you what it is you need to be putting in your body if you don't know. And guess what? The information's out there online. It's out there online. Econ. Brilliant, brother. Eat to live and not to die. That's what the website's called. .co.uk. Trust me, you go on there and the information, the recipes, it's all out there. It's time, people, to really activate and start doing for self. Because I'm telling you now, when the powers that be drop it pound on, yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be a world of pain. Yep, if you're not prepped up, you're going to get, oh no, you get what I'm saying? Without me using the expletive. That's exactly what's going to happen. Trust me on that one. Now you.
Shouts to Krishnamurti right there. Krishnamurti. What do you say again? It's no measure of health to be profoundly well adjusted to a sick society. And, we need to improve our value system, because that's what it comes down to. Because I'll give you a simple breakdown right now. According to your value system, it's going to be according to how your mind is going to create. So if you've got a poor value system, your mind's going to want confirmation of that.
Yeah.
So if you're in a state of sadness, a state of depression, a state of stress, trust me, believe it or not, more time you're going to want more of that, because it becomes an addiction. Negativity. People feed off negativity.
Yeah.
Feed off it. Why do you think they pump it out there? All this fear because, someone else has been shot. Yeah. People love it, People love death and destruction, There's a documentary out there. Shouts to Michaela out there who told me about this. Just come to my head right now. The tendencies of humans to be destructive. That's what it's called. Search it up. People love to destroy other people's lives. Why? Because it's within their mind has been corrupted with a whole heap of purple. No, it's real life, a whole heap of crap.
Facts.
And when you got a whole heap of crap within you, you're going to externalize that outside of you. So within, so without. You know what I mean? And it's so key for us to really tap in now, because then the energies are coming onto the planet. And this is key. My mentor was talking about this. According to what frequency you're at in terms of love and fear, it's gonna how can I put it? It's gonna shift more towards that. So if you're in fear, you're gonna be in more fear. If you're in love, you're going to be in more love, because the energies are coming on the planet for you to activate. So whatever energy you activate, it's going to simulate with you. So if you're in a state of fear right now, you're going to be in more fear, fam. Unless you change it right now, you're going to be in more fear, because the energy is coming on the planet. It's going to activate that and raise it up. So you need to realize it's so crucial for you to tap in now, So crucial.
If you think 3 years ago was what put you in a state of fear and panic, and you did, and it's stress and alarm, trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. Believe you me, you're not seen nothing yet. So it's imperative, isn't it, that you start doing what you need to do, preparing your mind, body, and soul in order to achieve your goals. That's SDS rhyme, because it's true.
Yeah.
That's what we have to be doing. Yeah, because we're gonna have to. The madness is going to impact on you. No care where you're in the world, what you're doing in the world, how much you've got, how much you haven't got, it will have an impact, because it's literally going to grind to a freaking halt. And we all know that like I said, money makes the world go around. Yeah, their money, and it's fake, faux. So when it doesn't do anything anymore, you know what's going to happen. Hyperinflation beyond your imagination, beyond my imagination. But like I said, those that are prepared for the storm will be able to weather the storm. If you haven't, then you're going to be looking for your cattle, aren't you? And your things them, in some states in America where they've had tornadoes and also, let's imagine you have tornado, earthquake, and everything mash up and your place is looking disheveled, and then at night time, man's licking off your door for come teeth out or something. Then you've already been hit by earthquakes and hurricanes, yeah? and you've got demonic forces. There's zombie them out there licking off your door to teeth out what little things you got in there. They're not even coming for the food yet, but ports are shutting down. Food's not being transported the way that it was. You know what's going to happen. They won't be coming for your fridge, your freezer, or your television. They'll be coming for your food. And if you don't have a means of securing it and protecting it, what can I say? You know what's going to happen. You've got our beautiful, lovely government, and everybody should applaud them because they do a wonderful job of taking care of the men and women that live in England. Yeah? Do you want me to run? Genetic Technology Precision Breeding Act 2023. Yeah? These people are wonderful, The act is to make a provision about the release and risk assessments relating to precision breeding plants, precision bred plants and animals. Precision breeding. They just put it through, gone through. No consultation. No, let's talk about it. But remember, like I said to you before, when they make acts, they're acting, and they make the acts for actors. So if you're a man or a woman, guess what? You do what you need to do. Put your pen to paper, right to your so-called MP or whoever that clown was that put that together and said, and you don't consent. And those acts do not apply to you. But you see, when they precision breed, which means to alter your plants and your animals that you consume, you got to know that, looks like I'm going to have to start growing exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Take the responsibility for what you put inside your body. Go to supermarkets, getting your flipping carrots that don't make you see in the dark for 15 pence or 20 pence. Trust me, you can't do that anymore because you have no idea what you're consuming. You have no idea. So get little plant pots around your house, grow it, especially spring going into summer. There's so much you can grow at home. Start getting your young ones, your boys and your girls to get involved in growing what you eat. Because I'll tell you something now, they are fascinated by it. Absolutely. You give them a tiny little seed and you plant that seed and it germinates. Then they see the plant coming through. And then they see the fruit coming through that it bears, whether it's tomatoes or whatever it is. Trust me, the excitement in their faces, and so you need to start doing that with them now, because that's what they're going to be doing in the future. They can no longer rely on the system to feed them because they are feeding them bullshit, literally crap. That's meant to alter you in ways that you can't begin to imagine, as well as take you off the planet before your time, because these things eventually will lead to all kind of illnesses. In order for them to profit, they've got to make you sick, so they control the food supply, poison it backside, and then when you're sick you go to them and guess what they give you? More poison. They've wrapped it up, haven't they? I think they need wrapping up ASAP. Guantanamo Bay should be waiting with the one of them named the panic. I put the video on the Telegram channel yesterday or last night with old Bojo having a little bump and grind with some woman on a dance floor during the time that the lockdown, drinking out of hand, and I dance. And this is when people were literally jumping into the road to get away from me, because just in case you had something. Come on, people, wake up. You must know it was all one major lie, and it was a pandemic, scamdemic. It ain't real. And the one that they're going to be rolling out next, whichever one that is, it's avian flu, Marburgs, whatever they're going to bring out, you better know it's the same thing. Yeah, you're going to see people succumbing to various illnesses and disease, but that's already been implanted in them from time ago. You know what I mean. Now you're done.
I'm done as well, I just like to say this: love yourself and take action. Yeah. This is a midweek of all about action. Trust me, it's all about action, man. Don't really need to talk too much, even though we're talking on these videos here. So I need to give a message out there to activate people's higher self and realize that you've got the power. You get me? Nobody 100. Else. Yeah. Life. But yeah, man.
Big up the TikTok people, them.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
Thank you very much for viewing.
Followers now.
Yeah.
We're getting more views than YouTube.
Yep. View it.
It's crazy.
Share it.
Mad.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and then when STS would upload 10 minutes of the podcast or whatever, then you can just nip over to the YouTube channel and watch the rest of it. You know what I mean? So because it's out there, it's information that we're sharing. We're not looking from nobody. We're just doing what we're supposed to do, which is try and wake as many people up as possible so they can actually, thrive, not just survive but thrive throughout this. Because I tell you, whenever there's a reset, and this is a global, because we've had countries, Argentina, Weimar Republic, Venezuela, Zimbabwe, those are individual. Now we're talking global. It's a global reset, you know what I mean? So there's going to be a new king on the block, and whenever that takes place, it's what it is a transfer of wealth. So those of you still holding on to your little plastic and your little paper, well, good luck to you. I'm not saying you're not going to need some in the interim when things go tits up, but guess what? It has to be in some time of tangible assets that's going to go through the roof. You're already seeing our gold is starting to creep up, and so with silver. And these trust me, these assets are commodities are manipulated beyond measure, because they were to let it go, you'd be looking at £80,000 for an ounce of gold, or $80,000, which is probably about £75,000 for an ounce of gold, if they really were to take their finger off that button and start pressing and let it go where it's supposed to go. Let free market be free market. That's what you'd be seeing. Shed load of money for an ounce of gold. And silver, you're going to look at mad prices for that. I mean, it's £20, £30 for an ounce, £33 for an ounce. Imagine it at 600, 1,000, and that's what's going to happen. So I'm not a financial advisor. Nobody said, oh, she told me to do it and it's all gone. Don't you dare. I'm telling you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you that what you're holding on to has no value. Has no value. There's a woman on yesterday, STS. I was coming through the living room, and one was watching it. That place, when they bring the stuff in it and they get the one of their auctioneers, or they get somebody that's in that business to offer them money for what they've got. I can't remember what the program's called now.
Antique Roadshow.
So, all right, yo, this woman sat there with a whole heap of silver on the table, some big chops and rings and stuff, and I'm telling you, it was a lot. And the woman that was buying it offered 140 or 150 or something like that. And you know what? I couldn't believe it, because I said, I'll buy that for 200 right now. She said, oh, if you take that 10 and replace it with one of those purple ones, I'll accept. This is 160 quid now, I'll accept it. Have you ever seen the amount of silver? I'm telling you, there must have been about 10, 15, 20 ounces if you were to weigh it all. And she doesn't know. So she swapped. She gave her silver for plastic. That jeweler sitting down there killing her teeth, because in a matter of weeks or months, what she gave away is going to be worth thousands. And I have to say gave away, because she got £160 promissory note, piece of plastic, have no value whatsoever. Could not believe it. I said, look how dumb people are. All she had to do was hold on to that for another couple of months. Trust me, she'd have been laughing, and I guarantee you she won't be freaking selling. You honest? Oh, mate. Anyway, we're done.
I just end it on this year. Talk is cheap, actions speak louder than words. You get me? And keep working on your mind, body, and soul in order to achieve your goals, because we're there with you.
Spiritually.
You don't know, bro and sis. Stay blessed. STS and Lady Crown, over and out. Peace and blessings.
Peace.